Listen, I don't have enemies, but if I did, fuck them. Alrighty, what's up, y'all? Motorcycle therapy time, because I need to talk about some shit, and this is the way I do it. Anyway, let's do heartache versus heartbreak, right? So again, if you've never seen my videos, I'm nobody, just do it on a motorcycle, talking shit, venting, expressing myself, because I'm not a psychotherapist, not a psychologist, not a psychiatrist, just, you know, sometimes you got to get stuff out. And I'm an introvert. All my friends are either far from me or, you know, we're all dudes. Not that I'm afraid of like dude hugs and stuff, but sometimes, yeah, you know, you talk about stuff so much and then not want to burden them with all your troubles, because everybody got troubles. So this is just another way to get them troubles out. Heartache. To me, again, this is my definition. I could Google it and bring it out and talk about stuff and sound intelligent for 5 minutes, just like most people do, and then I can go back to Googling what I normally do, which is how long to keep those Jose Ole taquitos in the air fryer, 400 degrees, because I can't never remember. But I can just give you what I feel from my heart, because that's how I like talking, because that's what's most natural to be. Little puppers taking a pee. Anyway, heartache. It's, to me, that impending doom, that sensation you feel when something may or may not happen. And again, could be interpersonal, could be emotional, romantic, could be a familial relationship. It's just the longing, the hoping, the despair. All of those positive and negative feelings wrapped together is heartache, because your heart hurts, because it feels the sensations of good, and it feels the sensation of bad, and it feels the sensation of loss, all at once. And it's just a potluck of bullshit just stirring your heart around. Say, for instance, I talk about my daughter all the time, talk about the divorce most recently. The divorce wasn't recent, I just talked about it recently. When she left, close this a little bit, she moved with her mom when they first took off, you know, and coming home to my daughter not being there, she was still safe, she's with her mom, you know, that hurt my heart in a way that, you know, they talk about it so poetic. I wish words could describe it, because fuck that. That's the best way I can describe it right now. I missed her. I wanted her to be with me full time, because I'm dad. Why would she be with me? Like, I'm the disciplinarian. I make sure she get places on time. I'm this, I'm that. Again, she's still in good hands with her mom. Not, you know, downplaying her mom or nothing like that. But why wouldn't I want my daughter to be with me? That's my daughter. And I'm sure her mom's feeling the same thing. And I didn't really fight it. I just sat in it, accepted it. She visited, and every now and then, you know, popped over. Her mom would drop her off, or I would go get her, or whatever that happened. The heartbreak came when she stopped talking to me, because I lost all connection with her for that moment of time. No matter how brief, it was, you know, a couple months, but fuck her, that. It was even worse. Because that shit cut off everything. There was no hoping that it was done. She wouldn't call me back. She wouldn't talk to me. It was torment. Alive in hell is what I felt like that was. And that was a different type of heartache, heartbreak. Go to my dad, right? Talked about him in a video before. And I could have misdiagnosed the situation, or viewed it or whatever, but I don't think I did, because I took my time and I made sure that I said words that were meaningful and careful and not too inflammatory, not too picky, blah, blah, blah. And I was away from home, and I was just feeling a certain way. And I'm not one of the religious people, but my dad was on my mind, and I had to tell him. Reached out to him, described the situation. Hey, I'm just making sure that you're cool, making sure that you're safe and healthy and happy. And I've noticed these traits, and I just want to make sure that, you know, you're good, blah, blah, blah. And you ever see those people in shock in the movies where they get blew up, or they fucking get, you know, in combat, and they just walking around? You're like, bro, you good? You're like, yeah. And he just pick up his arm and walk off. That's how I looked at my dad, and I was like, yo, your arm, you hemorrhaging. And he was like, I'm good. Actually, he didn't say I'm good. He just picked up his arm and left, because I didn't fucking see him or talk to him, or he didn't call and tell me nothing. And I didn't talk to him for 12 years. And the funny thing is, I was right to a point. I'm sure their relationship is golden and fine, but he was isolated from family. His closest family only started hearing about stuff that's going on for him through Facebook and other people messages and texts. And my 3 stepbrothers, the 3 men that he helped raise, that he was paying their bills into their 20s, that lost contact with him. My other stepbrother became a doctor. Phenomenal. Didn't show up to this man's going away party to go live somewhere else and do residency. I showed up. That's my stepbrother's family coming up from Texas. I'm not related to none of these people. My stepmom was there, my brothers was there. Call them my brothers now. Unfortunately, one of them was killed. And I'm like, where's this dude at? Heartache was me fighting my urge to not say anything, along with wanting to say something, and then also saying something to my dad, because I was afraid of what would happen if me and him disconnected, and we wasn't even like super super tight, you know, but that was my dad, and I did it, and I was like, oh, that was sitting heavy on my heart, and he was like, fuck that, I'm out. Heartbreak, gone. Did I overstep? Nope. I thought about that shit for over a decade, because it wasn't like a big, oh, let's fight, let's talk about some stuff. I sat down and talked to this man eye to eye after the email, and he ghosted me. He could have told me to fuck off. He could have told me, hey, I got this is my relationship, don't worry about it, mind your own shit. He could have said anything. He didn't say anything. Skedaddle. Romantic relationships. These are, I think, are the worst for me, because I am using the thing that's broken. It needs to heal while being broken, and it's hurting itself. Those movies where you get to fucking quit hitting yourself. You punch yourself in your face because you're possessed by something. I can't think of. I'll find a scene somewhere and dude just punch himself in the face. Liar, liar. I'm kicking my own ass.
What the hell are you doing? I'm kicking my ass!
That's what I'm doing. That's what my heart's doing to me. Because yes, there's outside factor. Say your person is doing something suboptimal, right? You made them aware. You've expressed your concerns. This is the heartache. You feel the things building, or maybe they're not building. Maybe they're decreasing. Maybe something's changed where it's nominal, and you want to nip it in the bud. You want to go, hey, this is what I noticed. Let's get this back on track, please. Kind, soft grace, because of experiences. Because I have been mean, and I have broken hearts before. I think I broke my ex-wife's heart with my attitude, my demeanor, and my stubbornness, being a fucking asshole. And she earned some of it, but a lot of it, I took it too far, and I could have been more gracious in my presentation of unhappiness, right? So back to the current. Say you're going, hey, this is all the things. Remember, we talked about this in the beginning. This was on the syllabus. This was, we both gave each other, we sat down and had adult conversations. We exchanged niceties, and then we exchanged what we need from each other, core values, all the way from how you brush your teeth to how you wipe your ass. I'm talking about SAT level quizzing here, and you gave me a syllabus, I gave you a syllabus. We gave each other maps to happiness. This is my map. This is what you should do. You can do some stuff over here. Sometimes that's super dangerous. You shouldn't have to worry about it. I'll have to deal with that myself. You can do this kind of stuff over here. That's cool. It's a treasure map. You can find any treasure you want, and if you do these, I will be happy. And I told you that, and I meant that, and here's our agreement. And you're like, okay, cool, here's my map, and I followed things on the map. And you go, why'd you follow that map? And I go, because that's the map you gave me. That was dumb. Don't follow that. Well, then why you give me that map? Okay, well, all right, well, where's my map? What are you doing? Oh, I threw that shit away. You ain't trying to follow my map at all? Nah. Okay, here's an updated. Let's do this map, and let me. What changes do you have for me on your map, so I can properly assist you in happiness? I know I'm not responsible for your happiness. Yeah, we talked about this before. Blah blah blah. But I can help. What can I do? And I will take note of these things. I will make sure to do these things, because I have done some self-work over the years, and I have fucked up a lot. And let's not do that. Here's my map. I look left, I look right. Gone. Where you go? Heartache. Re-explaining the things that we've talked about. Part of a normal relationship. Understood. I know this. It's natural. Sometimes it's needed. Not being listened to, not having the information absorbed, my perception, or being listened to and having the information ignored. Could be either. Being underappreciated, undervalued, my perception. Straight up don't care. Could be either or. Care but refuse to show. Same result. Intention versus impact. We adults need to manage our own shit. Self-work. Maybe. Again, speculation. Because I'm not in the other person's head. You're not in the other person's head. This is all figurative. This is a scenario I just made up. What the heartbreak is when they disappear. Or refuse to do anything. Or straight up say no. Or take their love and affection away when the only thing that you want is their love and affection. Or you want to embrace the person that's hurting you, kicking my own ass, because my heart is reaching out for the thing that's hurting it. And then you go, okay. You ever have a toy or something that you fixed over years, and maybe like a favorite coffee mug or something, and it falls and it breaks, and you're just like, God damn it, I'm sick of fixing this, and then you just break the last few pieces just so you can finally get rid of it? That's how I feel like my heart is sometimes. Yeah, you can fix the heart, you can do things to it, you can put a little tape. What is that shit, like the macrame, paper mache? Collage? When you put a bunch of, like, if you go to an antique shop and you see like something built with a bunch of old pieces of itself, like it's very antique-y, right? But structurally, yeah, I don't know about that. You'd rather just start over with a new heart. Not that you could, but you know, figuratively, I would start over with a new heart. Then you go, I'm gonna make this heart stronger than the last one, but I'm gonna try not to encase it so I'm love-proof, or I can't let love out. But I also want to make it so that it's not so easily breakable. And that is some tough shit to do, because the last part of that, something's breaking your heart, someone's breaking your heart, actions or inactions are breaking your heart, and then you take it upon yourself to go, you know what? I'm going to just cut this last part off and just break the rest myself and just be done with it. That sucks. People say, oh, I wouldn't wish heartbreak on my worst enemy. Listen, I don't have enemies, but if I did, fuck them. Heartbreak. This shit sucks. You need that. If you're my enemy, yeah, you need that. But anyway, this ain't no closure type video. It's just some stuff that was on my brain. And yeah, I'm out.